Thank you, thank you. So my mom is a sea wolf. So can we a little paw action? Yeah, is that what you guys do? That's what I do. I'm like, we're sea wolves, rawr! You know, so feel free to do a shout out to Jackie, my mom. Although Delaney is I love Delaney, she's wonderful. Very, very serious. As an ed tech teacher, I am not big on banning technology. I trust that you are adults, although young, albeit young. You're young adults that can engage in your education and can also multitask if need to. I would ask you to take out your phones and do so with the sense that we're gonna be on Twitter today with the hashtag for this class. I've put on there, I know everyone very excited, big yay, yay! You're very excited. Get it out of your system, woo! Because there's gonna be selfies up there in no time, right? Everyone's yay, yay. What I want you to do is go over to Twitter. Show of hands, how many of you are on Twitter? That's what I thought, Great. If you're not, feel free to join. If you don't want to, do not feel pressure. You can look over your peer's shoulder, or you don't have to join. You can access this information, it is public. You just need the URL. So you'll see here is my profile, and if I go up to the search screen, I put in the hashtag. A hashtag, the number sign, is just a nice way to tag information and categorize it. If I put these slides that I'm gonna show you today out on the Twitter universe, you'd never be able to find it, especially if you're like, well, Jessica Parker, is that Sarah Jessica? You know, who is this person? How do we find her? Trust me, people stop me in the airport and ask for my autograph because they think I'm Sarah Jessica Parker. I am dead serious. I mean, does anything about this, right? Like, no. It's happened multiple times. Don't let it happen to you, all right? So the goal is, with this hashtag, allows you to categorize things. And really, this is one of the big movements we're seeing within education. If we're putting our content online, if we're putting our material, our discussions, our slides, and the MOOCs, the massively open online courses, how do we tag all that information? How do we categorize it? Hashtag is one way to do that. So if we search for that, and you can see, here it is, I am the first person to do so. And I would love if you could add remarks that resonate with you, add selfies if you want, but that does allow me to then call on you because I know your pretty little face. Just putting it out there. Selfies excite me, I get to know you, but it also makes it easier for me to call on you. And go ahead and look at and pull up for later on in the section, and this goes for the instructors as well. The slides are there along with the video of Eli Pariser that we're gonna watch today, at least a clip of that. Any questions or comments before we dive in about that? Okay, cool. So, it's 283? Are you serious? I am slightly dyslexic when it comes with numbers. 283, 238, we're just gonna pretend that it both works. Great, wonderful. All right. So, let's get going. I'm gonna talk to you today about leadership and technology relating to diversity and empathy. You read chapter 5, understanding diversity, understanding others. And so they talked a lot about pluralistic leadership, right? Pluralistic leadership means that you have to be able to, as a leader, take in the plurality of the people involved, whether they are young, old, tall, short, black, white, rich, poor, whatever it may be, tech savvy, tech novice. You have to, as a leader, be able to invite people in, because your goal with your heterogeneous groupings, the first two words there, and it doesn't matter what group you're in, there's gonna be difference. It doesn't matter if it's a bunch of white people, it doesn't matter if it's a bunch of rich people, it doesn't matter if it's a bunch of Sonoma State students. There's gonna be diversity with any groups that you get. And so your job then as a leader, I don't care if you're 19, I don't care if you're 13, I don't care if you're 75, is to get those groups of people to work together to accomplish change. And in some ways, this might be the hardest thing you've ever done. Because if your job to actually promote change might be world peace, that is difficult. If your job is to get Rush Limbaugh and Rachel Maddow in the same room together and work for a common goal, that will be difficult. Right? I mean, I would love to see that happen, but that might be difficult. Because working with people is one of the hardest things you will ever have to do. And so your job as a leader is not to lead. You need to rethink that word, the annotations, the connotations of that. Your job is to observe people. Your job is to understand people. Your job is to motivate people. Because ultimately, you need to get that group of folks, whoever it might be, to do something that they probably wouldn't do on their own. Or if they did it on their own, one person would want to do it this way, you'd want to do it that way, and she'd want to do it way over there. And so I'm going to talk to you today about how do we get people working together, what are the questions we need to ask, and then what happens on the job market in terms of careers. What are employers looking for when it comes to leadership? So 2 things today that we're going to look at. Now, let me give you an example from my own experience. I came to Sonoma State in 2009, I believe. I was 35, at 34, wow, I was young, right? Woo, God, so young. And I was hired as the ed tech person. The job that I currently fill, the person had been gone for 3 years. He took another job on campus. And so the dean said, you need to come in, you need to be a leader, you're 34, you can do it, you're untenured, don't worry about it, go be a leader. Well, easier said than done. I come in, I meet my colleagues, and guess what? They're 10, and most of them, frankly, are 20 years older than me. Okay, so whatever, I've worked with older folks, sorry. But 10 to 20 years in the term of this little bad boy is a lifetime. Technology that existed 10 to 20 years ago does no longer exist. And so for me to come in and say to my colleagues, let's go, I'm the leader, let's push you, I want to push the envelope with this, you can do it. I don't rush in and say, I know everything, I'm the youngster, I know how to use this, I can turn it on, unlike you 20, 50-year-olds. I came in and I listened. And I came in and I asked a ton of questions. How can I best support you? I did it with a smile on my face. Sometimes I bribed them with food. Sometimes I just said, oh, I just want to show you something on my phone. Come here, look. Here, why don't you play with it? And I said, what can I do to help you? How are you feeling? This little bad boy brings up a lot of emotions in adults. They're mostly negative, right? Oh my God, the fear, the anxiety. That's where they're at. And if you're going to be able to work with adults that have fear of technology, you need to be able to say, I can meet you where you're at. It's okay. It's all right. Come on, we'll do this together. Because you want them to work for that change. And if this is going to get in the way, you're not being a very good leader by saying, you're old, outdated. I mean, you're basically just a mobile, you're a dial-up. I'm trying to think of something really old. They're not going to get it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And so your job then is to make sure you listen, to make sure you ask questions, to make sure you invite people in to nurture that community. Working with groups is about community building. And your job as youngsters, because you are, in my mind, super young, is to get experiences that allow you to experience diversity in different situations. Whether that diversity, like the book defines it, might be ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status. But it's about allowing yourself and pushing yourself to be in uncomfortable situations so you can learn what happens, you can learn what it's like to have to be in a situation where you don't want to do things, and you can push yourself to step up and say, I understand people, I understand how to motivate them, and I can be the best leader in this situation. And maybe that means not even leading. Maybe that means stepping back and just listening. So let's talk about technology now. The book gave you a great set of questions. And don't you love my little chicks over there? Look how diverse they are, and yet they're chicks, right? Diverse, yet chicks. Isn't that wonderful? I want you to make sure you go back to page 188 and look at those central questions that chapter 5 gets you. Because chances are you're asking these questions in your daily life right now. You might be asking, how am I like no one else here in this room? How am I like some others here? How am I like everyone here? Well, you're all Seawolf, grrrah, however that looks. And yet my job is to force you to say, I don't really care about face-to-face settings right now. I want you to apply these 3 questions to your online networks. And your job today from this point on, and if you've been doing it, wonderful, I applaud your effort, is to apply these questions to your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your Twitter profile, your Sonoma State Moodle page, whatever that might look like. I want you to apply this to every social network you're connected to, every chat room. Because leadership is no longer about face-to-face settings and making sure you feel comfortable working with me right now. It's about, I'm emailing 5 people to try to get them to do something. I have a video conference going up over here. I'm chatting with someone else trying to make this happen. These interactions all take place via technology. The only way you can be an efficient and productive leader is to see that Work happens now, face-to-face and online. And so I want you to apply these to your online environments, whatever those might be. And I actually want you to start doing that now. Because otherwise, you're only gonna be a good learner when you show up face-to-face. Half my classes don't even show up face-to-face. How can I be a good educator, a good facilitator, if I don't apply the same philosophy to my online or hybrid modules that I've created? And so that's something we have to start thinking about. So, let's take Mark. We love him, right? You don't love him. Do you know who he is? Head movement? Okay, good, right? Because he knows a lot about you. In fact, he probably knows a ton more than you think you want him to know. And so what I want us to do then is apply the essential questions to your networks and other line settings, but I also want to dive into then a TED Talk by Eli Parser. And I've given you that link on Twitter if you want to talk about this later on. I invite you to share this with friends. But he talks about the filter bubble. We know that people are connecting online and online settings in ways that allow them to connect, communicate, learn, and play like in no other time. And this is what I do in the School of Ed. I mean, this is the stuff I talk about. So if you're excited about this stuff, come join me in the School of Ed. And I'd be more than happy to have you as a senior or even a junior take a grad level class with me and the educators so you can dive into this more. Because, I mean, how cool is this job? Like, this is what I get to talk about, right? But he talks about the filter bubble that's taking place online. And so the information you're giving to these companies, whether it's Google, whether it's Facebook, in their mind, they're trying to personalize it to give you the best results they can based on what you're interested in. And so what I want to do is watch this clip. And so if we could get the lights, because you guys can't see that, right? If we could get the lights, that would be great. And I just want to play, it's a 9-minute clip. Feel free. The instructors, I emailed the link to Alvin, so he has it. You guys can watch the rest of the clip. But I want to watch the first 4 minutes now. What I want you to do now is discuss what resonates with you with your partner, either in your row, kind of groups of 2 or 3. And then I want you to relate these issues to the reading. He brings up a lot of issues around personalization, filtering the web, you not being aware of it. Does this matter? And so what I want you to do then is share at least one from your groups, something that resonates or something that relates to the readings on Twitter, please, using the hashtag either, why don't we do the dyslexic one, 283, SSU 283. And I'm going to give you about 6 minutes to do that. Does this make sense? Let me see some head movement. All right, go for it, 6 minutes. All right, here we go. So I have done tweeting before with folks that are mainly freshmen, and I think there was about 10 selfies. And since Max was the only one, Max, why don't we start with you? What resonated with you in your group? Go for it.
Say that again?
What resonated with you? Your group. Go for it.
We were saying how scary it is, like on the internet, that they can control so much without you knowing. Like you're saying, you have your own personal bubble, and you have like all this stuff in it, but you don't know what they're hiding from you, like on the outside. And that's pretty like scary that they can do that without asking permission, technically.
Yeah, that's a great point. And so in the name of personalization, from their vantage point, they want to give you the best viewing experience they can give you, right? And so they think, oh, let's personalize it. They're going to love this. And yet, like you said, it's scary. Corey, where are you at? You talked about war. Yeah. Wait, there's 2 Corys? C-O-R-I-E. Are you trying to hide now, Corey? Yeah, where's me? Yeah, talk to us, Corey, about your response right here. I know dyslexic, I totally got it. But at least I can be on Twitter in class. Where's the other one? Here it is, right here. This one.
I kind of like the personalization in that when I'm here, I can just Google movie times, and I get movie times close to me instead of back home. But then I hate it how I like knowing current news, and I won't just type up war in Google because you can end up with some scary results.
Yeah.
But it should be when I type in current news, they should be giving me that stuff, and I don't see a lot of this like current news that I don't seem to be interested in on Google, like sports.
Yeah, and yet you don't know if you would be interested in stuff, right? I mean, how do you know if you're interested if you're not provided as an option? And so this has huge ramifications in terms of leadership. Bobby, you put another one up, and you were the first one to post about the reading, and I appreciate that. Where are you, Bobby, in your group? Great. Can you expand on more? A partner I feel this related. Someone, do you hear that? Is that another classroom, or is there someone outside? Like, should we all start head tilting? I feel that this relates, since if you're exposed to only one thing, you have one mindset. Can you talk to me more about what you guys have talked about related to mindset? If I put you on the spot.
We kind of talked about how, like, if the Facebook and Google and everything exposes you to one side of things or only to certain news articles, you only read them, and then you kind of don't read everything else. So, like, for example, if you're, like, always looking at Democratic things, it might give you something like CNN, but it's good to read the Fox article as well, because then you get two opposing viewpoints, and you can make up your own mindset. You know, go the middle of the road or something like that, rather than just being exposed to one thing and think about it. And that kind of relates to, sorry, something a lot, but
No.
it relates to being, you know,
He was right on beat too, by the way, when you were talking.
standing as a leader. If you're exposed to one thing, you won't accept people who think something else.
Exactly. And my concern as a leader in educational technology, I've only seen one side, is that I'm going to feel overconfident that everyone needs to be using these phones in the classroom. Everyone on Google and Facebook, when I'm there, is using these. Everyone else should be using them, right? But how do I know that it's to be the case if they've already filtered it for me and that's my thinking, reinforcing the thinking I want to think? It's not pushing me outside of my comfort zone. Yeah.
So I don't have Twitter, so I couldn't post anything on there. But we were talking a little bit about how it's a little irritating when Facebook filters stuff, but that there are like social networking sites that don't do that. And the one that comes to mind for me would be Tumblr, because you can only see things from people you follow, but you see everything that they put on their blog, that whether they belong or posted. If you are following that user, you will see it. And the only real filtering Tumblr does, they have a little Tumblr radar that shows a little, you know, like art pieces aside. Sometimes it can be something you're not even interested in, it just happens to be what's trending at the time. Like, I'm pretty sure that I never see stuff that has been filtered on Facebook, because sometimes I see stuff I don't want to see.
Yeah, it's true. And I would argue that as a leader, that's important for us to see diverse views, different ideas, different views. Do I agree with that? Check in with ourselves and always make sure, how do I think about this? What do I think? Can I find more information? The other thing too, if you wanted a search engine that does, that is concerned with privacy, go to DuckDuckGo. And so there's ways then that you can try to bypass these filters, but if you belong to Google, Google+, Facebook, you need to be aware of this, especially if you're going to be in a leadership position.
To me, it sounds like a form of control, to be honest. And it sounds like a way of just kind of dividing people and keeping people segregated. And I think that, I just think it's all like a waste of time, pretty much, filtering. And it kind of prevents us from doing what you said in the beginning, seeing who we are and how we relate to other people and how other people feel about things. Because if you're filtering it, just to personalize it to my views, is kind of my bias.
Yeah, great point. Any other comments that you guys want to add? And you have wonderful comments going on here as well, so I invite you to continue to look at these things. I've also been passing around the book. Where is the Filter Bubble book? He wrote a great book. This was the version that came out with this talk in 2011. There's a newer version that you can get. And so continue to pass that around, because feel free to borrow it. Feel free to the instructors borrow it so you can talk about it in section, because that's just the tip of the iceberg back from 2011. Right, that's advanced 3 years, and this is what's kind of, the corporate world is promoting this because they think they can give you the best service you want. And maybe that's great when it's dealing with the couch, right, of like, which couch do I want? But it's not great when we're talking about culture, when we're talking about politics, when we're talking about things that are important to people, and when we need to make decisions that affect what happens in our country, whether it's voting, whatever it might be. And so this is something to take into consideration, and I hope it reinforces the fact that those 3 questions need to be applied to your Facebook account. In fact, that is something that I want you to do. I want you to finish watching the video. I want you to read portions of the book or the website. And of course, I want you to start reflecting on your own online searching behavior, where you search, how you search, what might you not be seeing, or what are you seeing and how is it limiting, how is it narrow? And your social networks, and then later on today, maybe you can even do this in your section, analyze your Facebook page. Take out a piece of paper and say, okay, let me break it down like Eli did. How many independents, how many Tea Parties, how many Republicans, how many Democrats am I seeing? Men, women, transgender, race, ethnicity, what am I seeing? Class, wealth. Am I hearing poor people? Am I only hearing uber rich people? And age. Do that as an activity and start to see how Facebook is already filtering what you're seeing. Or maybe it's not. But it's a great activity to see how am I limited, how do I have blinders on when it comes to my quote unquote Facebook friends.
Just want to make a comment that this type of filtering isn't new. If you pick up two different newspapers, you're going to have different news in them. If you look at two different news channels, you're going to have different news in them. So everybody filters towards what they think the audience is.
Exactly. And as leaders, you have to be aware of that. You have to know that technology is not neutral. The technology has a bias. Newspapers are a technology, right? And so we need to make sure that we understand that before we are able to lead a group coherently. Okay, I want to shift gears. So we've talked about the filter bubble. We've talked about being a good leader, being open, asking those 3 central questions and applying it to our networks and our online search behavior. Let's talk about jobs. You're in this course, some of you, because you want to get a job on campus. You're in this course because you consider yourself a leader. You might be a leader in your sorority or fraternity. You might be a leader in your athletic club. You might be a leader in your dorm. You might even be a leader in this class. And what happens then when we go into the quote unquote real world and get a job, whether that's a job on campus, whether that might be a job later on, is that we see a trend happening. And I'm coming from the tech realm. So this might not apply to other realms, but this is where I live and breathe, right? On the back of your iPhone, it says, designed by Apple in California and assembled in China. That should tell you something. We are a country now, at least in technology, especially in STEM and mathematics and education, that is moving towards design thinking. How can you create a product that people want? How can you design it? Because it really doesn't matter where it's manufactured. In fact, we're probably going to ship it overseas, which means those jobs where you would do this day in and day out to put things together are gone. Or at least they're not in this country, they're in other countries. And what that means is your job now is to become a designer. And you have to design things that people want. Whether those are phones, whether those are systems, whether those are courses, whether those are bicycles. And so the corporate world is moving in this direction of we can save money by shipping things overseas, but we need intelligent people to be sitting here in the room designing the products we come up with. We're not going to outsource that. Corporations are asking, and they will ask you today if you want to work with them, if you want an internship, if you want to volunteer, what is your major skill set? And you can't just say English or education, right? How do you solve problems? Are you a collaborator? And if so, how does that look? And can you think across disciplines? Because the goal of designing is that you work in teams. I would be the expert from education, you might be the expert architect, you might be the expert engineer, you're the expert marketer, and we work together. And if I can't get along with these 3 colleagues, I'm screwed, and I probably will be fired. Because my job is to collaborate, communicate, get that product, whatever it might be, could be an ice cream cone, totally developed. Hopefully they're not shipping that overseas, just hope. And solve a problem that we have, solve a need. And here's why, and I don't mean to be negative Delhi. I'm Debbie Downer right now, right? I'm putting this out there because this is the future the folks that graduated last year and the year before that walked into. These are the statistics of why you need to start doing this type of work now, because if you wait until you have that degree in hand, you're out on the lake, your family's there, everyone's waving at you, it's too late. Private industry is looking for designers. They can't find enough people. 33% of college graduates like yourselves, you're going to be that, could have secured the job that they have right now out of high school. They didn't need to go to college in order to get that job. And 30% of workers are engaged at work. They're excited, while 41% say they hate it. They go to work every day, 4 out of 10, and hate what they're doing. You have the opportunity here at Sonoma State to change those statistics, which means you need to figure out what you love. You need to learn to think like a designer. You need to be able to collaborate with people that you don't know, that don't think the same way you do, and you need to be able to solve problems. The first one, you need to know what you love. How many of you, raise your hand, know what you love? Ooh, I'm very excited by that. Did anyone have English, though, as the answer, or education? Okay, I still love you, still love you. Let's work on getting that figured out, chiseled that down. Because what does that mean? What does engineering mean, the whole scheme of things? You have to focus that. Because you don't want to be part of this group, of the small group that play to their strengths daily. That should be what you do on a daily basis. Play to those strengths. And so, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be Debbie Downer, I know. Deep breath, we're okay. Okay. Let's analyze another commercial by Google. And I want you to focus on the keywords. We're gonna see a huge bigwig. They're gonna show you what they do. And I want you to focus on the keywords and phrases Google think is important. And don't think Google isn't huge. Don't think Google doesn't lead the way and what Google wants, Google gets. They do, all right? Yeah. In small groups, again, I want you to go ahead and talk about what are the keywords or phrases, what did you see, who are the people they showed in groups, and tweet kind of keywords or phrases that come up for you. Let's only do 3 minutes this time, ready, go. All right, let's come back together, you guys. So I'm looking at your tweets and you're spot on, right? Ambitious, information, young people, small groups of people accomplishing big things, and even the title, do cool things that matter, right? Give your life purpose by coming and working for us. And so there's a purpose there. You're feeling a sense of motivation. I want to work here. It's creative in the sense that, I mean, you didn't see anyone working in a cubicle. You didn't see anyone that was like clocking out at 5. You know, they're riding bikes, they're working in small groups, writing on boards, you know, modeling, prototyping things. They're also interested in the users. They said, think about our users and their needs. And that word that comes to mind for me is empathy. They have empathy for their users, and that's what design thinking is all about. If I'm going to create this, it doesn't matter what I think. I have to give this to people and see what they want in a water bottle and what they might like. I obviously like the black and green because I think I'm about sustainability. I'm an environmentalist, right? But someone else might not want that. So how might we tailor these to meet their personalized needs? So you have to have empathy for people that are different from your own and be able to step into their shoes and say, what might you need? The other thing is that it's collaborative. They're all about collaboration. And if you can't get the job done, like I said before, Google will find someone that will, unfortunately. Let me give you another example quickly. A woman named Jenna Pollock. Here she is, she starts off, and the goal here isn't to say that you need higher education, but the goal is to show you her route that she took to get to where she is. She starts off getting a BA in economics and women's studies, right? She's interested in these things and then realizes, wait, what are the skills I have? Women's studies, what am I gonna do now? And goes back and gets a certificate in environmental engineering. I'm interested in engineering. I like to tinker. I like to design. She says, I'm going to go on and get a degree, a PhD, a doctoral degree in electrical engineering because I'm interested in sustainability. I'm interested in creating efficient power supplies. And this is in 2008. And guess where she ends up? Tesla Motors, down in Fremont, making batteries for the electric car. Here's a woman who starts off in college like, econ and women's studies, rock on. And now she's at Tesla Motors as a senior electrical design engineer because she was able to answer all of these questions. My point is you don't need a doctorate to do this. Feel free to get one if you want, right? The point is she took a route that was not linear, that was circuitous, and went all different ways because she said, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in this, I need these skills, I'm gonna put them together. What's your major skill set? She's got a ton of them, but especially when it comes to engineering. How do you solve problems? In a very unique way. Are you a collaborator? Why, yes, I am. And can you think across disciplines? Sure. Tesla hires her, and she's amazing. That's what you need to think about now, in terms of how do I bring disciplines to come together, to work for me, and also be a leader. I'm running out of time. Key takeaways. Design things that people want or need. That could be a product. That could be an experience. That could be a system, a space, a service, or a curriculum. Don't think you have to create the iPhone or a water bottle. Think outside the box. And last but not least is think of pluralistic leadership as me and we. You need to develop these skills, and you also need to help your colleagues, the people you're working with, develop those skills as well. That's a lot to take on as a leader. Practice, practice, practice now while you're at Sonoma State. Push yourself to get experiences that are different from you currently have. Push yourself to fight the filter and figure out what you're not viewing, and push yourself to be the best leader you can be by listening and by asking people what they need or want. Thank you very much.